I ain't seen one of those in like 20 years. Good morning, it's LA Appliance Guy. How you doing? Look at this. Wow. It's a Hotpoint, old school. This thing is amazing. Listen. We got a bad lid switch. Let's see what this thing does, man. This is crazy loco right here. Warm, hot, warm, cold. Look at that. Filter, so cool. Wow, look at the drum. It's like split. I don't even know what year this thing is. 80s? I didn't even tell you what it is. It's a Hotpoint. 6-cycle, heavy duty, large capacity, washing machine, the real deal. Does it say 10-year warranty? Nah, no 10-year warranty on that one. Hotpoint, Louisville, Kentucky, Appliance Park, WLW3400SBLWH. Wowza. Dude, look at that thing go. Crazy. Jeez. Jeez. Just gotta pop the top here so we can take a look at that cherry switch and actuator. That's crazy. Ancient astronaut theorists believe this is from the 80s. Crazy. You know I had to pop the back and peek back here to take a look at what it was doing. It's been so long since I've changed one of these belts. Man, they were a pain. Taking that little clamp off the top of the motor loose where it goes onto the pump right there. Goodness, those suck. Ooh. Crazy. Whoopsie. Forgot you have to have the top down. So yeah, our crazy old belt driven Hotpoint in there is kicking butt. I saw a little drip under the bottom, but I talked to him about it and he said he didn't care. It's under his house down on the island. But there is no parts available for that lid lock mount. It's just a cherry switch, but the cherry switch is good. The only thing we'll be able to do is actually just bend it to where it strikes it at a lower, at a higher spot, boop. So easy peasy, nothing to it. But for real, I have not seen one of these units. They're all rusting apart. It's crazy. But when he dropped it off, I was like, dude, you have like the washer. Well, Paul's on to the bank. We'll get that top up and we'll bend that arm and make it strike the switch a little sooner for him. But yeah, all I can say and think about this morning on the way to the bank is thank goodness for the new junk, because I think I would be starving. I wouldn't be able to put food on the table doing what I do if they still made units like this and those double belt Maytags. I mean, just fantastic washing machines. This baby is all steel, and that's the problem, is like when I seen them, you know, before, they're rusting out. The outer drums are rusting, all that good stuff, and so they're leaking like crazy, and the only way to fix it is to try and patch it, which is not a fix, it's a band-aid. But yeah, thank goodness for the new junk, I guess. Goodness. Thank you, Whirlpool and Medea and Hisense, for putting out junk. They used to last 20 years plus. Now they're lasting 2. Literally, a lady just come in and got a washing machine. She had a Mana that was draining the whole time. F3E1 $300 board. She bought that direct drive the other day. She waited on it for me to get it done. But yeah, and look, I'm not trying to sound like cocky, or I don't think condescending. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. I just want to say I am grateful that I am able to do this and make a living and put food on the table doing what I do. You know, it is not everybody's so lucky. So I am grateful for the doctors and nurses and my family and everybody who's gotten me through tough times and stuck with me. I am extremely grateful, and grateful to you guys, the subscribers and the watchers and likers, for allowing me to make these videos and these DIY videos. I mean, it's great. I love it, and I really appreciate it. So I don't want to sound, I don't know the word. Sometimes I have trouble thinking of it right off the top of my head. But I am extremely grateful to be able to do what I do and help people and repair things and put food on the table. So yeah, thank you to the junk. But thank you to the subscribers. And you know, I was watching a video on, man, social media, just some of these people fighting for their lives, you know, diagnosed with cancer and other crazy illnesses. And it's just, man, I am very fortunate. So on the way back to the shop, I was on the way and just thinking, wow, this thing lasted that long. I wouldn't have a job. Maybe just changing belts and stuff, who knows. But thank y'all. Back to the video. Unplug it. Look at how close that terminal is to touching that. Goodness, we're gonna have to bend that down. But yeah, this isn't quite striking it. See how it's moving the switch and everything. It's zip tied. Really, I'd rather just bypass it, but I don't know if he'd be down with that. Dang. Yeah, I talked to the fellow on the phone, and he's like, yeah, any way you can secure it and get it to strike the switch faster, he was down with. And I told him, I said, man, I cannot find any like mounts or anything for this. I have the switch, but it's not the switch that's bad. He didn't want to bypass it because he does have renters in and out of the house. But it is a washer to try and keep going. So I said, man, I'll try and, you know, get it secured a little better, make sure it's not going to short out. It almost touched metal on that terminal right there and arced. But I'll try and see if I can get it to strike faster. Alrighty, so it looks like we were able to redneck rig this thing a little bit, but I'm gonna see if he doesn't want to just bypass it. I'm still gonna bend this arm a hair so it strikes it, but we're not touching metal over here, so that's good. And we're secured. So we secured the switch a little better, and now it's not moving and bottoming out on the bottom of the top there. And I'm gonna take a couple pair of pliers and kind of bend the arm a little bit and test it a few times. We're gonna get it closing better.
Sometimes you gotta use your noggin. Yeah.
That's pretty redneck, but that's all I got. Unless he wants to bypass it. All right, let's see what we got now. With a full load of dirty, dirty blankets and towels. Listen to that baby go. So cool. Churning them things. Wow. Now we're striking the switch much earlier. Okay, let's say that thing is 30 years old, right? Look at these units out here. You see a GE with a busted lid, a Maytag with a busted transmission, another Maytag that's just got a bad control board, a Samsung right there that's got a busted spindle. All of those units combined are not 30 years old. Okay, so let's go green real quick and say how much water can we save? How much plastic and trash can we save from a landfill? Okay, maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. How many units are made in a 30-year time span? I'm thinking that thing's probably 30 years old. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Somebody does. JJ from the comments, I know will. But these units out here, Maytag, GE, Maytag, Samsung, add them up, they're not 30. Oh no, is it gonna get off balance? No, not at all, ever. So that's how you redneck rig a lid switch on a beautiful old Hotpoint. Those things fill fast, not like the new stuff. And we made it to the end of the video. That was a quick, easy redneck rig there because they don't have any parts available for that thing anymore. We have the switch, but not the arm that strikes it. And the key word today is, I don't get political or religious, but I'm just blessed, friggin' blessed to be here, you know, alive, healthy, you know, and sober. And that's thanks to, you know, everyone in my life, you know, and I'm just friggin' blessed. Because I don't know if some people don't know, I had cancer years ago. I was kicked in the nuts by my daughter. And I'm fortunate to be alive today because I did chemo and got, you know, it took care of it. Halloween brings up a lot of, you know, uneasy feelings because that was my last round. That week of Halloween was my last round. I did 4 cycles of etoposide and cisplatin, and I was very sick. I could not even go and trick or treat with my daughter, but you know, thankful for a good wife. She took my daughter out and I got to see some videos, but I was sick in bed. Oh, I think it was 3-4 years ago. Woo, I would not wish that on my worst enemy, but I don't have enemies today. You know, I'm blessed. And thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing and keeping me going. Y'all keep me going. Have a great day. I am not to be trusted around Halloween candy or Rice Krispie treats. They're gonna get eaten. If it's sour or sweet, I be eating it.
Happy Halloween, happy trick or treat. Ha, 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 ha.
My neighbor kind kind of throws down out here. Spooky, scary skeletons. LA Appliance Scarecrow. It looks like me. Banana! Giant! Sometimes I just get those uneasy feelings. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great day.